Hello, Namaste, and welcome again, all. Hope you are learning SAP well and enjoying free learning over my YouTube channel. If you are new here on this channel, so don't forget to subscribe my channel. In today's video, I will cover next master data type, which is purchasing info record, or you might heard it's PIR. So first thing first, what is the purchasing info record? Purchasing info record serves as a source of information for purchasing. The purchasing info record contains information on specific material and a vendor who is supplying that materials or goods or services. Purchasing info record allows buyer to quickly determine which materials have been previously supplied by a specific vendor or which vendor have supplied a specific material. Then what sort of data PIR contains or purchase info record contains? First, price and conditions. So price means the material cost offered by that vendor. However, conditions means if vendor gives you material on various condition. For example, say vendor gives you particular material with 10 euros per piece, but if you take more than 100 quantity, then that material maybe vendor will give you material with 9 euros, or if you order 500 quantity, then maybe the 8 euro, and so on. Then next, PIR stores last purchase order number. Next one is tolerance limits for under and over delivery charge. What it mean? For instance, if you set under delivery for, let's say, 5%, then if you buy 100 quantity, then system will allow you to process GR with less than 5% quantity, that is 5. And same, if you set 5% over delivery charge, then system will allow you to process GR with 105 quantity. Next is vendor plan delivery time. What it mean? Which is nothing but lead time required by the vendor to deliver goods once you order the order is placed, that is a PO. Next is vendor evolution data to check vendor performance. Then indicator to set vendor as a regular vendor for that particular material or vendor subrange. What is vendor subrange? In that we divide a particular product into its subranges. So there is different video available on vendor subrange, so you can check that as well. Then availability period during which the vendor can supply that particular good or service. Also various types of text in info record, that is maybe info record memo text, PO text, or short text for that particular combination of material and vendor. Then next we will see how to create a purchase info record and what are the code associated with this. So there are so many codes relevant to the purchase info record, so we will see one by one. First, we will see how to create purchase info record. So T code for that is ME11 to create purchase info record, then 12 to edit, then 13 to display, then 14 to check purchase info record log. I mean, if someone had changed the that purchase info record or who have been created that and all detail, then ME15 to delete. We can flag there that purchase info record for deletion, then deletion proposal, or we can download or send that purchase info record according to certain properties like vendor, material, or material group. Then we will see some reports in purchase info record. So now we will see all this in system, how we can create purchase info record. So we will go in system. So once you go in system, there are always two way. Either you can use path if you don't know transactions to open purchase info record. So path is Once you go in SAP menu, then you have to go in logistic material management, in material management purchasing, and here under master data you have info records. So here you can see these details. For now and everywhere list displays means you will see the reports related to the title topic. So here there are different report T codes available for purchase info record. So we will see one by one. So you can go either by path, just double click here, or you can go using T codes. So here I will prefer T codes. But before that, you must have one vendor and material in order to proceed further. But I have already created material and then vendor, so I will use the same. I will run here T code ME11 to create purchase info record. Run T code ME11. Once you run this T code, system will show you this screen, that is the create purchase info record screen. So here we can see various titles, and we will see one by one all of them, all those fields. So first is vendor. In purchase info record, vendor is a mandatory field. As I already told you, purchase info record is nothing but the combination of vendor and material. So now here I will use one vendor that I have already created, that is 1 3 times 0 1 1. It's a test vendor. Then material. Here we provide material number for which we have to maintain purchase info record, but this field is not mandatory field. Note here that it's not mandatory. Most of the time we maintain purchase info record with materials only. However, we can maintain purchase info record for particular material groups as well. So we can maintain for certain material group. To do so, you should not maintain material number here. So if you want to maintain purchase info record for particular material group, then you should not maintain material number here, and you should provide material group in a general data tab that we will see shortly. But for now practice, I will use one material that I have created, because most of time, almost 99% purchase info record is always maintained with material and vendor combination. But you should know you can maintain without material as well. Next one is purchasing organization. Note that this is also not mandatory field, but it is the most important field. In case you didn't maintain purchase organization, then you can maintain only general data and text for purchase info record, but you cannot maintain purchasing related details. Here I will use purchasing info record 1110. Then next one is plant. We can maintain plant, but it's again not mandatory field. And if you maintain purchase info record without plant, then this purchase info record will be applicable for all plants. So all plants relevant to this purchasing organization. But if you maintain certain plant here, then this purchase info record will be applicable for particularly that plant. So I'm maintaining plant here. Then info record, keep this field blank. Most of time info record has internal number range assigned, but in case your system is designed in such a way that it required external number range for purchase info record, then you have to provide here desired number or name or combination of name and numbers, so according to your system design. But most of time for purchase info record there is internal number range assignment, so leave it blank. Then info category, it is most important field again, this four. So we see here standard, subcontracting, pipeline and consignment. For now I will select standard here only, but below three categories are special scenarios like subcontracting, pipeline and consignment. I have already created videos on the special procurement scenarios, and you can check that for detailed understanding of subcontracting, pipeline, and consignment. So for now here, I will maintain only standard. Once you maintain all required fields in first initial screen, just press enter. System will show the next screen, that is a general data screen. So here there are again so many fields, so we will explore one by one. So first, here we see the data that we have provided in first screen. The next is supplier data. In supplier data, we see there first, second, and third reminder, this data, which shows dates to issue reminders to vendor depend on goods delivery date or deadline for submitting quotations in case you request them quotations. So you can maintain this. For now it's showing 10, 20, 30 that I used in last example while I last purchase info record, so it by default pick that, but you can maintain whatever you want according to your business requirement. Then next is supplier material number, or if you try this in ECC you will see here vendor material number. So in case of vendor has a different number than your material number in their system, then you have to maintain here vendor material number or supplier material number. They provide it with quotations. The next one is vendor sub range. I already told you this can be used to divide sub products in different ranges. You can check detailed video on vendor sub range in this video series to understand what is exactly sub range in details. Then next one is SSR sort number, that is sort sequence number. So SSN number by which the material in a supplier sub-range are sorted. The sorted number is used in PO as a default value for the order item number. This enables purchase order to be created with the items in the sequence which the supplier expected. Then next one is number of points. This one is a supplier material group. In case a supplier has a different material group, so we can maintain that here. Next one is points, or it is a number of points awarded by the grantor of condition for purchases of this material. Here you enter the number of points awarded by the supplier for the purchases of this particular material. Then salesperson, in the event of inquiries, this entry is only for information. It won't copy this data anywhere, so it just in case you want to contact that salesperson, so its name we can put here, then his contact number like telephone. Then return agreement, so it's a 2-character key we maintain in terms of we want to return sometimes material or goods to vendor, so we maintain that agreement here. Then next is like origin data. In this there are all related like certificate category, so kind of certification that is used by vendor. Then the certificate that which determine the combination of certificate number, country, origin, then any tariff number or who is manufacturer, that sort of things. Then supply options, here we can maintain the duration that which vendor can supply the particular material. Then if this is a regular vendor, so if this is a regular vendor, then we can maintain here a regular vendor, just this tick. Then this purchase order unit of measure, so we have already seen how it works. Let's say some material has two different unit, one is for order unit and one is for distributing that material inside plant. So let's say one bag contain 10 item of that particular material, so we can maintain that order unit is back, but its conversion to the other unit is each piece, so one bag contain 10 units. Then next is variable purchase order unit, if it's active or not. So from this we can active it, or so there are three options: not active, active, or active with own price. So for now I'm just keep it as it is, but we can active it. So this is all in general data. Once you fill all general data, just press enter. So once you press enter, system will show you the screen of purchasing organization data. Here we will maintain all details related to purchasing. Then first thing here is plan delivery time in days. So number of calendar days need to obtain the material or service. So we can put that maybe 2. Then purchasing group, the key for buyer or group of buyers who is responsible for purchasing this material or service. Then standard purchasing order quantity, a quantity of the material that is normally ordered from buyer or supplier. So let's say standard quantity is 1, or let's say 10 bags we order normally. Then what is the minimum quantity we can order? Let's say 1 bag. Then remaining shelf life, so minimum amount of time for which the material must keep upon goods receipt for the goods receipt to be accepted by the system. So in case of shelf life material, let's say milk or vegetable products which has less expiry, so we can put that shelf life materials details here. Then shipping instruction, it means if that is a dedicated material or electronic material or any sort of material which needs special precautions while transporting, maybe that should be transported in pallet or certain temperature conditions, that sort of stuff we can maintain here, such any shipping instruction. Then under and over delivery tolerance, I already told you in PPTs. Then next is this 3. Unlimited means if you take this, then you can perform under or over delivery while performing GR without any limit. Then GR based invoice verification means invoice will be performed according to the goods receipt. Then no ERS, so there is again different video is available on ERS settlement receipt, so you can check that for this details. So it's again important. Then in case of acknowledgement is required, in that case we can take this. Then confirmation control key, which determines confirmation categories are expected for the PO item. Example, for example, order acknowledgement or shipping notifications. Then tax code, we can maintain tax if any tax is applicable, so we can maintain that tax code key here. Then maximum quantity we can order for this, we can put there. Then procedure, so procedure is applicable for only certain countries, that is mostly European Union have, I guess, Austria, France, Netherlands, such a sort of countries use that procedure. Then next is rounding profile, so key that the system uses to adjust the order proposal quantity to deliver units that we maintain here. Then we have supplier RMA number required, that is specifies whether the supplier requires a return material authorization number, so in that case we maintain here. Then automatic sourcing, so in case we are if we take this, so we can use this purchase info record while running MRP So it will create a PR from MRP. If we run MRP, then this all related with the price and its conditions. So it's mandatory again. Conditions means we can put its a net price. So net price net price means price arrived at after taking all discounts and surcharges into account per unit that I'm putting here. Then effective price with its freights adding after adding freights to the net price. In case there is no cash discount, so we can take that. Then again quantity conversion here. Then it's an Incoterm version is an edition containing a list of international terms for transportation that is defined by the International Chamber of Commerce, that is ICC. Then Incoterms and locations, so that is all in this organization data tab. Then next, press enter once you provided all data. So in case of any quotations available for this vendor and material, you can maintain here, or system will pick it automatically if there available any. Then enter. Here you can maintain various texts, like let's say I'm maintaining here test PIR, let's say not, and here I'm maintaining PO test text. So we will see how it got reflect in PO. Then again enter. Then important tab here is conditions. So in conditions, if I click on conditions, system will show me the various conditions and again various tabs here. So I can maintain let's say during some festive season I'm gonna give offer on this material, so I can maintain this, let's say €9, and I can put the date here accordingly, but as of now I will keep 10. And I can maintain again second condition from next validity, so I can maintain that way. Also there are again various tabs available, so we'll see one by one. This is header, so if you click on this it will show you this data only, that header data that we maintain in first screen: vendor, material, purchasing org, plant and categories, then its validity. So again I'm going back. Then next is additional options. Then most important field here is scales. So what is exactly scales means? So there is again different video available on scaling that you can see, but I will tell you in brief how scale, what just in short what is exactly scaling. So let's say this material, a vendor gives you some conditions. So if you click on select that condition and click on it, and let's say if you buy one bag, vendors gives you it to 10. Then if let's say you are buying 20 quantity, and vendor said that if you buy 10, 20 or and more than 20, then he will give you discount, maybe let's say up 30 cent. If you buy let's say 50 quantity, so he will give you that material to 9.50. Point here is 9.70, then 9.50. And let's say if you buy 100, he will give you it flat to 9.20. And if you buy more than 1000, he will give it to 9. So you can maintain that way. It's just for one condition, that is a standard price, but you can maintain different conditions here. Now it's not point, it should be like this because it's, yeah, now it's proper. Okay, so this is just for this condition PB00, that is gross price, but you can maintain same for different condition. Just go back, and if you want to add more condition, you can just add different conditions from this tab as well, but for now I'm just keeping this. Okay, so then save this PIR record. Okay, so you can see purchase info record, this is maintained for this company and this plant. Okay, so now we will see how PIR exactly works. So I have created this vendor, this material, and we will see how it will work. So I will open new tab and we will see how it get reflect in PO. So I will run T code of PO, that is IME21N. Once you go in this, so I will put my vendor, that is 1 3 times 0 1 1. Then for which purchasing organization I am creating this, then purchasing group, then company code, then for which plant, then which storage location, then what is the material. So I have provided enough details here and how much quantity I want. So I will say, let's say 15, and on what date I want this. So let's say 1st of December, and just press enter. Select appropriate plant and storage combination. So I've selected. So see, system picked all details from info record like price, then let's say text. I will check the text. So see, from info record it picked the text, then note from info record. Then let's say I'm buying more than I will open this info record again and we will verify. So again ME12, and we will verify if our conditions get satisfied here. So okay, so I have maintained various conditions here. So if it's in between 1 to 20, vendor gonna charge me 10. So I will check that. Okay, so it's 15, but let's say I'm buying 20, so this price should get changed to 9.70. See, it got changed. Let's say I'm buying 100, and what is the price for 100? 9.20. Let's check it. So see, so system picks all details automatically. Okay, but let's say I'm using the different vendor for which there is no info record maintained, and I will remove this price and for while quantity as well and press enter. See, so even though I put quantity, still system will ask me for the price details and also conditions. So this is how PIR work. And if I put the combination, for that we have maintained info record, this material and this vendor, and I put quantity. So see, system will pick price automatic. One more important thing is here, so far we have seen how to create purchase info record manually, but let's consider that I haven't maintained purchase info record and I directly create PO using this vendor and material. Then we have SAP provide facility where we can maintain purchase info record automatically. So we can create manually using ME11, but we can create purchase info record automatic as well. So let's consider I'm creating PO for first time using this material and vendor. Then in here material data tab there is one field here, info update. So if I tick this and save this PO, then in background system will create purchase info record automatically. Also note that if I change any material price here and this tick is activated and I save this PO, in that case system will update existing purchase info record to the latest price or any latest condition whatever I update. So always remember that we have two options: automatic purchase info record creation or update, as well as manual. Already you know that we can do that using ME11. We will see more T codes. So how we can edit PIR. So there is T code ME12. So let's say ME12. I have done ME12. Let's say I want to change something for this. Okay, so I want to change this reminder to 5 days only, and I have saved it. That way you can do it. Let's say I want to just check this PIR details. So what I am gonna do, ME13, run it, provide detail, press enter, and you will see what detail maintained for this vendor. Then ME14, where we can check logs details for PIR. So I provided or required detail, just execute and system will give you detail logs. So see how we have maintained all steps. So here we have changed exactly what we have changed. So reminder from 8 to 5. Then next decode is ME15, where we can flag that particular PIR for deletion. So we can activate like that and save it, or if you want to only particular data to be deleted, so we can do it accordingly. So if I want to delete complete, then I will select this, or if I just want to delete purchase organization related data, I can delete. I can take this and save it, but I'm not going to do that now. The next one is ME18. We will see how it works. So where we can send complete PIR details. Once you run ME18, you can select here message category, whatever available. So I will select this info rec, and if you want to check all in available info record for particular material or supplier or for all system, you can just select message category and execute it. System will give you details of all available info records here. So they will send all the details to the particular iDoc, and from that you can download it. Then reports. So I already shown you the various report how to check. So we can see various report, but I will run one or two because they are similar. Material management, purchasing, then master data, info record, and here list of displays. So we can see different reports here, but I will run one ME1M. Here you can put different filter, you can see different filter criteria, so you can put the appropriate one to check the info record details. So I will just put one only here, that is a plant. For that plant, how many purchase info record is exist, I want to check. So I will just put plant and I will run. So two info records available for this particular plant. Okay, so this is how it works, and you can check details for more as well, these reports. So it's not that hard, it is almost similar to this one. So that's it guys. In case you have any more question, you can put in comment section, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.